see the results. I'm like, yeah, this is what you look like compared to right now. Like, I want to do this too. And she's like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, start that bitch back up. I seen 60 bones right now. We gonna have fun. Can you bring somebody with this? She's like, yeah, I got somebody on here. I said, no, $60 right now. So tell that nigga to holler at me. Like, hell yeah, I want to be snatched. Fuck. I can't wait. I'm trying to change all of that shit. You know what I was looking at Living Singles for, man? And just thinking to myself, they really thought Sinclair and Queen Latifah was big. And there's nothing big about them on that show. If anything, that's Queen Latifah's smallest moment. Like, that moment right there. Yo, she's not...
Overton Sinclair?
Yeah, like
she wasn't. That's not.
But when you look at the times and you think about that days, yes, they did. They were the bigger ones. Like they were the big girls. Max and Regine, nah. But because they were taller, they had a little bit more weight. They weren't wearing the zeros, the ones and the twos. They were more like the 7, the 8s.
Loose clothes. Yeah. Was it BBW back then?
Yes, my nigga. That's my nigga. And can you behind them? And a lot of the episodes, so I'm on season 2 now. I'm watching it in order, and I'm watching Girlfriends. I think I'm on season 5 or something like that. Now, and Girlfriends, I can go on for days about how Maya's hair has changed tremendously. Nigga, as an adult, I'm like, they really could have got Maya's character's hair done a lot sooner. It's like the 5th season, and now her mama's hair is now.
Yo, that shit used to be looking crazy.
Yo, out of everybody's shit up there, and real talk, Tony is the best looking one on the show.
Yeah.
Joan is the next person. Tracee Ellis Ross is the next person. But the one who played Tony, she bad, bro.
No, she was in the
with the thick lips. Oh, I was looking at that show. I'm like,
she was in a whole smooth hustler magazine, like a K-Slade magazine back in the day.
She bad, bro. Yeah, she bad, bro. I was like, wow, yo, she has such authentic beauty because they did very little with her with them two characters. Like you could tell with the one who played Lynn, she was a little pale, so they had to throw some more stuff on there. You know what I mean? With her being half white or whatever. And Maya, they couldn't get that weave together. You know what I mean?
Her weave is crazy.
And but Joan and Tony, they did very little too, and fucking beautiful, my nigga. I'm like, yes, and yes for Tracee Ellis Ross posting these young ass pictures of herself, and then she pulling out how she still got the same outfits and looking like a split image of that shit, bro. Tracee,
she don't show her booty.
Holla at me, baby.
She don't show her booty enough.
Nigga, that shit fat though.
That's
the show. Yeah, but because in real life, she shows that body.
She can't hide that shit.
She can't hide that shit.
You saw the
she got older. She got thicker.
Picture she put up on the gram. Oh yeah.
Yes, Miss Tracee Ellis Ross, honey. I want to be friends with Evan. So on that note, let's get started. Yo. You feel me?
Yo.
You feel me?
Yo. What the fuck's going on, y'all?
Yo.
Come on, birthday boy. Pull through. Who just had a birthday?
Yo.
Pull it through. They just had a birthday.
Banging on shit. Y'all hear the noise? So say before we start this shit, happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday, nigga.
Happy Negro Solace.
Hey, you feel me? Niggas got powers. I felt that sun beaming. I felt that power coming in.
I manifested accountability yesterday, bro.
Taking accountability. That's what I'm talking about, brother. That's what I'm talking about, bro. He came through with something heavy. He said accountability yesterday. Right, that's what I'm talking about, my nigga.
So yeah, man, welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah, real nigga birthday.
Welcome back to the fucking Moo Money Podcast, y'all. We are in the 40s on these episodes. I'm letting everybody know now because we don't really be talking about that shit.
We don't talk about our numbers, yeah, you know what I mean?
But we out here.
40 episodes in, you feel me? Talk about commitment.
Hey.
So what we're gonna leave back in 2021 is what's the word when you want to do some shit? Procrastination. We're gonna leave that back. You know what I mean? And now
I feel like we ain't heard that word in a while.
Yeah, procrastination. I want to leave that back in 2021. If anything, for 2020 and since 2019, talk about following a motherfucking dream. Follow the path, my nigga. Get with it. Go forward. I don't give a fuck whatever it is you gotta do. You can want to own like a pebble company. Get to picking out the best of the pebbles that you can find, my nigga. You know what I mean? It's a market for everything and shit. So just on the top of that, you know what I mean? So that's what's up. That's what that made me feel like you find accountability. You know, no more procrastination.
Word, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I'm loving that.
That's how I'm feeling right now. You know what I mean?
We are rolling into the end of the year.
Right.
Without this time.
This is the real talk. This is one of my favorite times of the year and shit. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with Christmas. It got nothing to do. It's the feeling of rolling into something new and shit. Like every year, you never know what the year may bring. You know what I mean? You are blessed to just see every month through and shit. You know what I mean? Happy to make it to the next year. But in reality, we are closing a decade. We are officially closing the decade. We thought we were closing it for 2020, but in reality, from 2010 to 2020 is a whole decade. You know what I mean? And then 2021 would be a brand new thing and shit. You know what I mean? So
we had the numbers wrong. We just had the math wrong, y'all, last year.
That's probably why 2020 really set it off. The niggas was like, this ain't it.
Yeah, we had the math wrong.
Y'all was like, this ain't it, but go ahead, y'all. Drink, celebrate. Hey, you. Drink a whole bottle of Douce, why don't you?
Yeah.
But that's what I did.
Just
that's what I did. Yo.
That's what we did. Yeah, we definitely drank a lot of Douce last year.
And just knew shit was gonna be super cool. But real talk, 2020 has been good to me. You know, besides all the abundance of death that we had to face, both personal and just everyday stars that we see just in the world. You know, just people dying. Other than that, I think as far as like career wise and just me keeping the momentum and finishing out this fourth quarter strong, shit been great. You know what I mean? Shit been really, really, really. I'm in a whole different mood. Right now. You know,
yeah, bro. You definitely had like
this is a good
what's
year.
the word? You
had
a
year for me.
You had a progressive year.
Yeah, it really was productive and
progressive. Yes.
Word.
And made that continue on, like for everybody in the future.
Baby, yo, this is what I'm feeling. Baby steps. Like, you got your feet in the water. You did the little project joints, the little hood joints. Like, you hear everybody get your name buzzing. That's what 2020 was just for. I feel like next year, bro, it gotta be big time.
Nigga, on my way to get the salad, yo. I'm walking up to get the salad. Nigga, like, hey, yo, you was in Lit? The movie Lit? You was in Lit? I'm like, what? He like, yo, I'm like, oh, yeah, I was.
Yeah, I was.
I said straight up, oh, my nigga, you made my motherfucking day, bro. I ain't even mad at you. Nigga said, I can follow you on the gram. I'm like, of course we can follow you on the gram.
I just met a celebrity. That's how you feel. Like,
I was so excited about it. I'm like, yo, my brother, you know, he's like, yeah, I want to be an actor too, and blah, blah, blah. And I seen other stuff from you, and you going places. I'm like, you seen other things from me? A fan! And it was exciting. And that's what I'm talking about, baby. So that's the second fan of 2020. The other one was at Lit when she took my picture and shit. She was like, I gotta take a picture with you. I'm like, man.
Shout out to the fans, man.
So
shout out
to all of that. I want to be one of those people who like make time. Like, I want to be the ones to acknowledge, like, hey, maybe this not maybe the best time for you to come up and ask for my autograph, but I'm gonna give it to you anyway.
Right.
Because this is what I signed up for, and that's the kind of person I want to be.
Well, yeah, you should. I feel like.
I'm just speaking.
I think you got good. You already got good energy. So I feel like you should be that person.
I feel like niggas, but I'm like, oh yeah, my nigga, come on, like, you know what I mean? Like,
what's up with you? Like, how you doing? Like,
you know what I mean?
I'm at the work of that place. I feel like I get to that place, I'm gonna be looking at niggas like. Alright, nigga. Like, yeah, like, everybody like, yo, he was mad aggravated when I asked for autograph. Like, he just seemed mad aggravated. He wasn't doing anything.
Like, what was he doing?
He's like, he wasn't doing nothing.
Getting like a coffee or something. Like, nigga wasn't doing shit. Like, nigga already had the coffee in his hand.
Like, why we can't tell? Like, what's up?
He gave me the autograph and then just stood there and smoked him out.
You know
he
what?
didn't do anything. He never pulled his phone out. Nothing. Just sat there.
Recently, somebody told me about the shorty who played Debbie Gallagher.
Debbie, okay.
She from Jersey.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Deb's from Jersey?
Yeah, they said she didn't better and she was a straight up bitch.
Oh.
They said she was mean as fuck, like, and she wasn't doing absolutely nothing. I was like, how y'all know something wasn't going on personally? Like,
fuck that. She from Jersey, so I'm defending her.
Right.
She just didn't want to be bothered with y'all. Maybe
I think that's who they're talking about, Debbie Gallagher. I think that's the one. I'm about to look it up right now.
So I figure, man, as a New Jersey folk, as a person from New Jersey, I already know that when I am outside of New Jersey, I am not approachable. Like, I am, yes, because I'm at home and I'm like, you know, but I'm not like, hey, come notice my foreign ass over here. Like, nah, nigga, don't walk up on me.
Come notice my foreign ass.
I don't give a fuck where I'm at. Don't walk up on me. Like, this my, all right, but nigga, don't walk up on me. Yeah, please, I beg you.
Well, I said you.
You know what I mean? So.
It said she's from New York, but maybe she just live in New Jersey. Maybe?
Oh, she don't know Joe Budden shit. Joe Budden want to be from Queens so bad. Like, all right, nigga, well, you better pick a place, nigga.
Yeah, he spent 10 years in Queens.
All right. Well, you better stop telling me that, nigga.
What's your recap for 2020, and what do you expect to bring for 2021?
My recap? 2020 was long, bro.
Hey, give me your top 3. What come to your mind right now? That's good. We can all think of that.
Top 3 things I want to bring into.
No, your top 3 things of your recap. Yeah, like your recap is huge. 2020 is giant. So.
I was like, I could say, I guess I got time to reflect. I got time to really reflect on things because I did a lot of fuck shit throughout this year. So got time to really like catch my brains, and I feel like yeah, but 2020, I feel like I backslid. Because I came to 2020 with
working on it.
Yes, I came to 2020 with the same energy as everybody else. Like, yo, we doing better.
Right.
Somewhere around like June, I was like, man, fuck all that shit.
Yeah, it's something about that damn Woods. The Woods really did it. After that, I was like, you know what? I'm okay with it. Fuck all of this shit. Like,
what did it?
The Woods. Us being in this,
North Carolina shit.
Yeah, yo, it was different out there. We had no service whatsoever. We spent way more time.
It was a Wi-Fi box in that motherfucker, and we barely got Wi-Fi.
We barely got Wi-Fi.
I couldn't play it. I bought the PlayStation, couldn't play it because I couldn't get no Wi-Fi popping whatsoever. But yeah, so
should change our frequency. Scramble up y'all brains a little bit.
But it was a refreshing thing. You feel me? So
and just had to look at people different because people out there were way different. So it just kind of got like it was just a different type of vibe. Like, all right, like not necessarily a wake up call, but just enlightened. Just enlightened. Like I know. I mean, it's different. It's just some people are different.
Can you talk about it, but you've actually seen it?
Well, in order to want to do things differently, you got to do things differently. You just got to take the step forward and shit. Like that's why I'm ending this whole year with forward always.
Right.
Forward always. It don't matter. Yeah. It doesn't matter if it's going to hurt other people. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. If it's going to be for the betterment of you, you got to do what you got to do. It's forward always, my nigga. Forward always.
Even if that means lie?
Forward always.
Don't enable me.
I don't need that right now. No, but real talk with honesty. With honesty. No, not at all.
Even if you lie?
No, see, I'm just joking. Don't enable me. That's me using that as a cop-out.
I'm talking about in the sense of pushing forward. You gotta have the right sentiments behind it in order for forward always to work.
Gotta have the genuine intent. Genuine intent. But so yeah, I backslid. I mean,
backslid down the razor.
Backslid, and I reflected, and I feel like yeah, like niggas were saying, stop procrastinating and shit like that. Like I definitely want to slide that out of here. I'm really trying to work on my communication skills with people. Period. Not even going to just say women. People. Like, cause I'll get in my own bubble. I'm good for being in my own bubble. And not saying that I'm not good out being in the mix and things. I just find it easier to be in my own bubble. Like if you put me in a room full of people, I'm good. I could mingle. I could walk around the room and mingle if that be the case. Right. But maybe I just need to try it. Like I said, stop procrastinating. Just go the fuck outside.
Just take the step forward. Actually, just jump off.
What else?
Try to
just jump off the ledge, bro. That's fine.
I know I probably said this last week, but just be fucking more positive. Just try to be more positive vibes. Not say just be more positive, vibe wise. Right. Just be more positive as far as my vibe. Like necessarily not like, because I feel like I could walk in the room on some quiet shit and I could bring a room down without even trying.
All right, so work on that. Work on that.
You know what I mean? So I don't want to do that. I want to change that shit.
I could bring a whole room down.
Yeah, nigga.
Shit. Yeah, that means
that. No, but you gotta talk about that. You feel me? This year was a reflection of that.
I could.
You just say,
hey man,
you shake song,
song
right there.
I've been I said I could teleport, nigga, but I've been well aware of all the other things. I'm really fucking capable of, nigga.
A positive energy, I'm taking it out.
You know what I'm saying? Like how you feel like you can walk in the room, you feel like sometimes you say like you control the dynamics. I feel the same exact way, dog. Whether it be positive or negative, but I know it. I can tell when I do it. Yeah, and I'm not even trying to do it.
So you again, you on the road again? You just
trying to being aware, trying to be more aware of it, and trying to be just better at not being the down.
So you basically trying to work on your self awareness right now.
Just trying, not to say, not work on my self-awareness, just trying to be more fucking, what's the word I could put?
Aware?
Nah, bro, it's not aware. It's like more, I don't know the fucking word. I want to say like more at peace. Period.
You know,
like,
all right, yeah. Sometimes,
at
you need
ease.
to do that in order to make rash decisions. Sometimes people make irrational decisions based on the lack of peace that they have.
I feel like all the things that's bothering me doesn't leave. I'm not at ease. I'm thinking about all that shit, and I overthink. I think hard. I'm good for it. I think hard. It can be the smallest shit, and I think of 10 scenarios how that shit can go. So
that's right.
Yeah, that shit can drive somebody crazy, bro.
I'm not gonna say I don't know how to really necessarily work on that. That's a different story. But what I'm saying with those type of things, it doesn't leave me at peace. It could be something mad simple, something that has no reason to disrupt my vibe, and I'll let it disrupt my vibe.
Hey, well, we leaving that shit back in 2021. Don't bring this motherfucking ride down to this fucking
No more overthinking.
No more overthinking. Fuck all that. What about you, son? I already said forward always, so that's what I'm.
I don't know my shit.
Self-reflect. I haven't told you what my recap of 2020 is.
My recap, I'll say my top 3. I'll say my number 1. I know it's kind of sad, but 2020 was a rough one. I lost my best friend. It's number 1. So that shit made me realize that, somebody could be here today and gone tomorrow. Right. So it kind of made me realize, like, I just need to start being in more tune with people. I need to actually start checking in with niggas. Not just like, oh, how was work? Cool. Like, actually, like, how you feeling? Like, what's up with you? Like,
say name, nigga, R.I.P. Say.
Like, R.I.P. to my nigga David. Like, man, lost my man's way. It just made me realize, like, I need to start getting more in tune with people. Like, start asking niggas more questions. Like, how are you doing today? Like, how you feeling? Like, you good? Like, second one, I don't know, man. I made it another year, bro, celebrating my birthday. That's like a big plus. Most people don't even make it to this age, so I'm here. Yeah, bro. I'm just happy to just have my job, bro. Like, shit. 2020 was rough. I lost a lot of people, but a lot of positives came out, bro. I still have my job. But moving forward, my shit is health and wealth. That's what I need to work on. I need to work on taking better care of myself. Like, I give too much to everybody, and I don't have shit left for myself when it comes time to it. So I need to be a little bit more selfish, worry about myself. And I need to get my money up.
No, look, nigga, I was talking about that like 4 or 5 podcasts ago, okay? Credit scores, savings accounts, okay? Shit like that. So, I think what stood out for me, the most maybe is how people really had time to pay attention. So that was interesting for 2020 to watch people really become aware of shit that you like. See, you really didn't notice what's happening in the world, huh? That's amazing how people can be wrapped up or choose not to acknowledge the real depressing bullshit that goes on in the world, and that they seen it. So you've seen a lot of countries come together off this one topic of this Black Lives Matter.
Right.
So that was a real standout thing for me. I think the second thing, maybe my 30th birthday, definitely hitting a milestone. That was pretty cool. Not saying I would have never thought that I would be 30, but at the same time, I do feel like I was 15 yesterday. So I feel that way, so I can't imagine what it's like being 50, thinking about.
So you feel like 50? That was when you started smoking weed, 15?
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, I still feel that way. Like, I have such, like, great memories, like they happened yesterday type shit, So that was cool. And then my third thing, honestly, man, Kobe, man. Only because I was at an audition at the time trying to do something that I wasn't really quite sure of, and this was my first time trying to do it, which was Pink and Sip, you know what I mean? Right. And it was the same day, like I sat there at this audition, and we had to all take a moment because the nigga who was filming us at the audition had a Kobe jersey on. You know what I mean? And the nigga was like on his phone, we was taking a little break, and he just like stopped in his tracks, like, wait, Kobe died? And then the girl next to me was like, yo, Kobe died. And I'm like Bryant? And they're like, yeah, I'm like, the basketball player Kobe Bryant died? And she's like, yeah, and his daughter. And his daughter is died? I'm like, what is happening? So I'm like, oh shit.
What is going on with the world?
Yeah,
Is the world ending right now? Like,
and just as a fourth one, you feel me? The play. The play was the last time people was outside,
last time
and things was just normal, and like it was just a normal society at the moment. Like it wasn't, we didn't have to think about going to the store before a certain time. It just was a normal society.
Literally,
like
she had to play, and then next day we went out to eat, and that was like the last time I sat down.
We went to Zenburger. We went to Zenburger.
My nigga, that's crazy. Last time I was out before the corona hit was I was at a club. I was out popping bottles, and then I was in the house after that for the rest of the time. Like, damn.
Nah. I mean, when you said reflection, I wasn't even 2020, dog.
Yeah, I ain't even.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
now that thing, I should have mentioned that too. Like,
2020 was a lot because
that George Floyd shit definitely on my list too.
That's what I'm saying. I wasn't thinking like that when we saw reflection. So when you say like that, like 2020. For one, I don't give a fuck what anybody say. It was the longest fucking year of probably all our lives, dog. Yeah. That shit just seemed like this shit was on snail time, and there's so much happening, dog. Like we just watching that fucking Google commercial. It was like they show like 4 people back to back. It's like, damn, all those people died this year.
Yeah.
Oh shit, the sky was orange in Cali earlier this year. Damn, that George Floyd shit did happen. Like all this
happened this year. Like it just back to back that you tend to forget mad shit because it's like it's always something new. Like literally always something new.
Yeah, it was an interesting year. I feel like
this shit was fucking ridiculous.
I feel like you have no choice. Like it made me now. Okay, not to get too dark. We're gonna get off of this. We're gonna get off of this. Not to get too dark. I really want to get into something raunchy. Okay. So I have a few raunchy things to say. Respectfully.
We here for it.
But however, not to get too dark, but this was the first time in my life where I could have understood what brought people to suicide. So I've been a person who's always been like, nah, that's the coward way out. Fuck all of that, blah, 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 blah. Because I've never had any suicidal thoughts and shit, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Not that I can remember. Like, I don't think I have. And because I see how much of a severity it is for people who have thought about it, I know for a fact I probably haven't, right? Like, because I can't remember any of it. So I know for a fact I haven't. So this was the first year that I could be like, I can honestly, I understood how someone could be so low. Like, this is tough. Because it was a lot of people having to be secluded and indoors and just away from people. And people need that, man. People need that physicality. People need that energy. People need people.
Oh yeah, I think that's a part of the reason why my whole shit went south when I was trying to be like on this better person trip. It was just a matter of went from being outside to I'm just in this motherfucker. Just here. What we doing? Blah, blah. Like I got to myself. Idle time, nigga.
They said it's devil's playground. Idle mind is a devil's playground.
No facts,
and a lot of nigga had a lot of idle time. So even like when you were saying like some people got to like really like take the time out to put things in perspective. A lot of motherfuckers didn't. A lot of motherfuckers didn't get the chance. They were just still caught up in whatever they was caught up, and like they didn't get the chance to realize like, yo, a lot has fucking happened. They just didn't get caught up in that shit. So what the fuck? We was watching that fucking Pharrell kept saying niggas gotta zoom out. He's gonna say that niggas gotta zoom out.
Yeah.
Everybody was a lot of us was zoomed in. When everything going on, that zoomed in just probably being with whatever the fuck is going on in your life and whatever's going on like right next to you that you don't really zoom. You gotta zoom out around like, damn, there is a lot going on everywhere.
Like you mentioned that George Foreman thing. George Floyd thing was George Foreman. That George Floyd thing was crazy. It was a crazy thing to watch.
Yo, it's kind of like
crazy.
It kind of like it opened up something in me, like it.
That's how I felt about Sandra Bland. R.I.P. to that beautiful young queen, Sandra Bland. It hit me. Like I don't know if it hit me because she was somebody who I'm like, wow, I could have been hanging out with her. You know what I mean? Loud, funny, always. You know what I mean? Always a good spirits and shit. Want to smoke some weed or two. You know what I mean? Regular old, you know what I mean? Round the way girl. You know what I mean? Kicking it, chilling. You know what I mean? and that happened to her.
And that happened to her. She could have been just on the way to start.
You know what I mean?
Shit.
Breonna Taylor, you know what I mean? Unfortunate things, you know what I mean? Just crazy things, like in George
that
Floyd.
Shit was just like, that shit was different. Like, it's a lot of,
it
be so much bullshit on World Star and on the internet. Nigga, it's whole websites when you see niggas getting duffed out, snuffed out all the time.
It don't compare to
But
that.
something about that George Floyd shit was like,
that shit.
It was
like, oh, this video is really 10 minutes long. Oh, wait.
But for me,
He's talking. He's not talking. Yo, he's not talking.
Fuck all that. It wasn't even that for me. It was him calling out to his moms and shit. It was like that. That was it had an eerie feeling.
It had a wild feeling because when you first hear it, I'm thinking like, damn, is his mom's around? Because we don't know what the fuck's going on.
Find out she
had find out his mom's
died. I'm like, that's eerie. That's wild.
Like a year before that.
I mean, so he probably was like, so he probably saw.
Mama, is that you? I believe in stuff like that.
Like, mom, that's why he said her name. Like, mama, that's you.
Because I believe that there's an outer form of earth. I believe that there's things that you can see. I believe in that, right? Like I always say, like, yo, you can't believe if anybody has any unfinished business, there's tons of slaves. Talk about unfinished business. You know what I mean? Like, you know, so that is what I mean by stuff like that. So, you know, not to get too dark, but yeah, 2020. That's it should have brought reflection.
It was a lot
of life and of everything going around.
You know when it clicked for me that Fidel Castro, bro. That's
you.
My fault. That was that Fidel Castro when the cop shot him.
Philando
Castro when the cop shot him with the wife and the baby in the backseat, bro. When I watch that video, it angers me every time because it's like, yo, it's a whole family individual. Let alone, I told you, I'm strapped.
That was this.
No, that wasn't this year.
Oh,
that wasn't 2020. That was last year.
But it's last year. But it's the fact that it's a recurrent. Like it happened. It's still going. Like, bro, he told the officer, "I have a gun."
Yeah,
I'm going to grab my license,
I was really
and he opened fire.
I plan on getting Sandra Bland's tattoo. Like I
understand that. I understand what you're saying. Like, I don't want to downplay that. I don't want to downplay nobody's shit, but something about like it was like. That shit that happened with Philando, it almost felt like I can see that scared ass cop nigga ready to tell you got a gun. You were ready on some scared shit. Yeah, you panic, you play because the nigga reaching. You was on fuck shit, officer. But that's what, like, I ain't surprised by that.
What you trying to say? That's what you expect?
Not saying I wasn't surprised. Not saying I expected, but it's like I could see that scenario happening. The shit with George is still unexplainable.
Eric Gardner got choked out. We saw that.
Yeah, but we seen it. 8 minutes long. Yeah,
we seen it. Yeah, but we seen it.
That was different. No, but I'm not. What I'm saying is that shit shouldn't happen either.
Listen to me.
That shouldn't happen either.
That was bad. That was bad. But this was bad. This was really bad.
Like everything, all those other moments are almost like all those other times like in moments. Almost like.
So I went to Catholic school.
Like, oh shit, like I said, my man's panicking at the car. Oh shit, he got a gun and panic. Oh, they trying to hold this big nigga down. And you end up choking him out. Like, that shit's in moments. Like, bro sat there with his hands in his pockets.
You know what this means? Like, you couldn't be more relaxed.
You can't beat me.
You can't be more relaxed like this. You are in control. Like, I don't think anything's, but I'm safe right now. My hands are in my pocket.
It was just a little, that shit was just a little different.
A little different. So now, you know what I mean? Like I said, you know what I mean? I don't want to, I think we dwelled on 2020. I want to put, so if anything, another one thing I want to put in the past of 2020.
Kind of like how,
in the past.
Kind of like the Wu-Tang shit. When he choked the old boy out in the yard and shit, like, everybody is just getting choked.
Oh, yeah,
he choked the old boy out. Like, he could have stopped at any moment. Yeah. Could have stopped at any moment.
So what y'all want to,
Did that come out before that or after? Well, I ain't say like that's not a real story because that's probably how it happened before. But did that come out before or after?
What?
The Wu-Tang series, before or after George?
It was before. Like, didn't it come out this year? Didn't we watch Wu-Tang this year?
I think we watched Wu-Tang before.
But then maybe.
We watched Wu-Tang before George.
So so can we like just do a quick like? Can we go to TV real quick? Can we just?
You want? Yeah.
Let's just this has really nothing to do with you. I want you to sit this one out. However, what the fuck do you think about Power?
I ain't watching. Sorry.
I am
I'm
disappointed with this.
I'm waiting. I was going
What are you waiting for? This
to
is
like.
You waiting for like Tariq to grow up and be ghost?
nah.
I
took Tariq's shirt off, trying to make him a sex symbol with a little bit of chest. I'm like, what am I watching? Kitty porn?
He was fuck. Oh Jesus Christ! I'm gonna watch it.
Yo, real talk. I got
this
may be spoiler alert. This may be spoiler alert. You feel me? But real talk, we on episode like 6 or 7. He just now getting some pussy. He's the hardest working college student I've ever seen in my life. Me and you went to college. The nigga write 50 papers a day. He killing it. Like, all because he trying to keep up with school. He writing for another nigga to stay in school because he on probation, so he got to write for the basketball nigga and shit. Man, so one of my acting niggas was in it. You feel me? Was in this episode recently and shit. You know what I mean? So shout out to that young man or whatever. He younger than me. He a nice looking kid and shit. He got green eyes. He going all the way and shit. He got the pretty boy effect and shit. What the fuck is this nigga's name? Shout out to him, man. Shout out to his dad. Shout out to his dad too and shit. His dad's a real nice guy and shit. He and I after class too and shit. You know what I mean? Green eyes, a nice guy. Green eyes, a nice guy. Yeah. He also has green eyes too. The dad and shit. Like so.
Y'all. Shout out to y'all hair. Y'all devious. Y'all hair. Y'all duo.
They devious. You can't trust so many niggas with green eyes in the room at the same time.
And I think it aired around his birthday too. It's just so he had his hands to celebrate that and shit.
That shit lined up.
That's what's up.
So he was one of the basketball players and shit. So you can see him and shit.
I'm gonna watch it though because I want P Valley came on too, so I'm gonna watch that shit too.
P Valley is back on.
Yeah, that's what your mom told me. She said the shit back on.
My mother told you that?
No, his mom told me.
I'm about to say, nigga, my mother could be lying.
my mother could be lying.
Yeah, like, I can't believe it.
I didn't think so. I was like, are you sure? She said, yeah, I seen it said new episode on Stars. I said, wow.
She could be watching like taped shit.
Oh man,
I hate to say it like that because you know what I mean. Like our parents, bro. Like,
I said because I was telling Tom, I was like, yo, bro, I was like, P Valley not coming on. She was like, yesterday I said, no, it's not coming back on. But
got me all fucked up over here. I'm over here doing research.
I feel like that's great if it's back already. Damn,
right? I'm ready to see some ass shaking. Like hell yeah, like I love that motherfucker.
Where Mississippi at? Where Mississippi at?
Mississippi at? I need that in my life.
I want to know what happened to the mom.
Nah, they don't got no new episodes out, man.
Look at our parents.
Yeah, man. Last episode is Murder Night. I don't give a fuck what he doing in his personal life. I'm rocking out with my niggas. Murder Night. Yeah, I can't wait for that show to come back on. Talk about a good show. The things that 2020 had us occupied with. Because shit was bad.
Yo, shit was crazy. That's what I'm
gonna shout out TV, yo.
2020 has to go with history books. And we might have to put this shit in the Bible. We gotta figure somebody gotta put this shit in biblical terms for a nigga, man.
Yeah, 2020.
Put this shit in the Bible, dog. Because niggas always talking about, yo, why ain't no new Bible? Because you know, none of y'all niggas ain't writing. How about that?
So we about to follow Uncle Clifford rules now and shit?
What's that?
Yeah, the rules that he had at the paint, like don't no crying in the paint.
Who the fuck crying?
He's gonna cry anyway, bro.
Who the fuck's crying about this motherfucker?
That's funny as hell. No. Y'all niggas ain't watched The Undoing. Y'all been missing out. Yeah, The Undoing, the fucking Your Honor. Fucking Shameless back with their silly asses.
Oh yeah, I gotta watch it.
I've been watching it.
Yeah, bro, that 50 Cent movie, that 50 Cent show, I watch that shit.
For life?
Yeah.
I ain't watching it. It ended up being good.
I ain't keep up with it, but his mom's downstairs watching it and I seen a clip. The nigga got out of jail, so I'm like,
well, that's based on a true story. That's based on a true story.
He's running for something right now.
Yeah, I only watched it from when he was in jail, so I don't know how he necessarily.
Oh, like how he really?
Yeah, like how he get out. That's why I said
how the fuck he got the fuck out.
So it makes me want to watch it. Like, damn, how the fuck this nigga got out of jail? Like, so I'm definitely gonna watch that.
I ain't mad at Fifth, man. I'm just saying that like this show right here, like. I'm not gonna give up on Power because I do feel like the Tommy season is gonna be really good. I feel like maybe his season, Kane's season is gonna be real raunchy and ghetto and gritty. Right, that's gonna be really good to watch. You know,
a lot of people gonna get off to that.
Yeah, that's gonna be good maybe. But this Power Book 2 here, bruh, what's going on, bruh?
I gotta watch it. I'll let you know my critique next time.
I don't, that shit Grand Theft Auto to me, man. That shit Grand Theft Auto to me. If Grand Theft Auto was ever had to be put into a show, in my opinion, it's power. Straight up.
You said what?
Grand Theft Auto is power. Yeah, that's
niggas should just come through open fire in broad daylight in New York and get away with it.
Where was you doing that at on Grand Theft Auto? These niggas be doing the most.
Yeah, believe it or not, yo, we watch the news all the time, nigga. It be real love, like, yo, these niggas really shot up real daylight.
I live in North. I used to live on 18th, nigga.
Right.
I called that shit Grand Theft Auto World, nigga. And niggas thought it was a joke until they walked. Let's just walk to the store. Let's see. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, I remember we was out there.
She go like Grove Street.
Nigga, I remember we was on. Who me and Rock was that? Me and Rock was at on 15, 16.
What's the number block?
Wherever Home Liquor's at, or Springfield at. Right on that block. Nigga, the shit came around. I mean, shit lost control a little bit. We on the porch, this nigga Rock. So this nigga jumped back quick as fuck. Like, but I felt him because he was the closest one. Like, if that nigga really lost some real control, like Rock would have had no time to get the fuck out of there. Like, I'm like, yo, he jumped up quick as fuck. I'm like, yo. We really do live in the wild west. Why the fuck did he come? I don't even think this shit was stolen. I'm like, why the fuck did you come around the corner like this, nigga, with your fast ass car?
Hey man, niggas just we live in it's our nature, dog. Yo, one time, man, Ty was just that's what she had. I think though, she had was it the Civic? I know I was in Jew shit. We were just racing all through the fucking, we just wilding, cutting off buses, wilding. Fat boy hanging out the window. We just and niggas like, look at these two stolen cars. Like, no, it's just us. No, it's just,
I've done that in multiple cars. Like, I've had a good time. Like, we just go.
Especially
just play chase.
Especially when you feel comfortable in the G-Ride, you can definitely break that shit down. That's why they put LS speed bumps around here. You ain't flying down the street without breaking that shit down. So, unless you want to rip this shit.
Yo, speaking of that shit, North never fails.
Bro, they always doing some shit, bro.
A few weeks ago, my motherfucking coworker, who's no longer my coworker anymore, but a few weeks ago, this motherfucker was like, yo, you know the YouTube nigga, fresher?
He's not a YouTube nigga.
I'm like, I don't have a clue what the fuck you talking about. He goes, he do the TV show about some sandwiches or some shit. I'm like, bro, go on with the story, nigga. I don't have a clue who that is. I ain't into that, nigga. I just do watch it on YouTube. That shit not like that. He like, nah, I ain't even like that. I'm like, what's the point, nigga? He said, well, they robbed this nigga right in front of my motherfucking building, nigga. I'm going to the goddamn store and they just got this nigga out. Yeah, they got his fucking bodyguard or some big nigga with him. He running down the street and gun butted the nigga that took his sneakers, took his belt, he said, yo, the nigga peeled off in the G-Ride. He said, yo, they peeled off in the G-Ride, then they came back and took more. He said they came around the corner, took more shit, and then peeled off. They took everything that looked like it was worth something in the thing. Fast forward to like a few days ago. So I'm listening, to shit, listening to stuff.
Listening to some other niggas.
Listening to some other niggas, and these niggas is like, the nigga Fresh did an interview. So now I'm Googling this interview. I'm like, all right. Put the interview in, and he is on the Angela Yee podcast, nigga. And I listened to a snippet. I didn't even listen to the whole thing. But the nigga is just talking about, like, the whole thing. And as I'm listening, I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm all interested. Like, oh my God, I know this story. Like, it dawned on me, like, I heard this story when it happened, like, the day of. Like, I knew he got robbed the day of. And I'm like, bro, like, he came to me that morning. We worked 4:30 in the morning. Like, so, literally, that's the same motherfucking, within 12 hours of it happening, I knew exactly what happened. I'm like, oh, shit.
You already had the scoop.
I already had the scoop. And I'm like, oh, shit. And this nigga is whining.
I ain't getting nobody's business. I don't want to get nobody's business, my nigga, but you have a song with Eminem.
Who the fuck comes to North and think they gonna mob on the corner?
What I heard is the nigga lives over here somewhere.
Yeah, he does. That's what I heard. Not
hey, my nigga, I don't know if you from. I don't think he's from North. He's from like Brooklyn.
Nigga, he from New York.
You asking for trouble, man.
I ain't saying you asking for trouble. I'm not in your business, but why? Why you here? Like,
what you doing?
Since you was in the cut?
Niggas from North only hang out in areas they from. Like.
So he hang out with North niggas.
No, I'm just saying, like,
obviously not.
I'm just telling you, I'm not. Yeah, nigga, obviously not. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm just saying, like, who thinks that they could just like North just ain't that
that sweet?
You gonna pull up and
like
these niggas really hungry out here. Like, nigga, they think you got it, they gonna get that shit. Nigga, like, I was never a fan of wearing shit.
This shit still boys in the hood out here.
Like, all that shit. My shit wasn't real. I don't want that shit. I ain't about to have nobody running up on me for some shit they think is real. Like, the fuck up out of here, nigga. Take this fake ass shoe I got from a nigga that took me up 4 flights of steps into in New York and shit. Like, nigga, fuck all of that, nigga.
I don't know this nigga's business, but
so. Hey man,
I guess you should tell.
I really just told that story because I just want to let y'all know that I had the inside scoop hours after. You know what I mean? I'm kind of a big deal around here. You know, I'm getting the inside scoop about things.
You got your ear to the streets.
Yeah, I got ear to the streets, man. I'm out here, man. Anybody who need to know something, holler at me. 1-800 hustler, nigga. Hurry up, man. Come on now. But yeah,
yeah, I don't know, man, my nigga. That nigga, I don't know, nigga. You was on some Eminem. I don't know if they ain't cut the check yet. I don't know if they ain't cut you right checks, but I'm from North. I live in North. If I end up on a song with Eminem and I get any type of money, I'm telling North niggas, like, I'm moving. I'm out. I'll be like, it's cool.
Think about it, like,
I'm cool. I'm an Essex County nigga. I don't claim no husband around this motherfucker. I live on.
I heard. Queen Latifah was down there and shooting the Equalizer, some show called The Equalizer in North.
I thought they were talking about the movie, but
me too and shit. But nah, I seen the trailer. I seen the trailer. It's a TV show and shit, right? So they said she was just straight out there, like just kicking it, like just chilling, like.
That's what I'm saying.
Because no one's running up on the queen, my nigga. Like, nigga, that's not what's happening. Like,
she's from
here. Yeah, like.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't claiming no I'm from this. Nah, I'm from North, nigga. Like, I'm good in a lot of places around. It's like, I'm good.
That's what I said. I want to be good around here.
Essex County.
But that's what I'm saying. But Essex County, majority of it is North. Yeah, East Orange. I lived in East Orange.
I'm an Essex County.
You lived in the whole.
If I say East Orange, I mean, if I tell East Orange, I'm feeling like Joe Biden. Like, oh, look at those too.
Like I'm an Essex County kid.
I lived all over too.
I'm born and bred right in North. Still same number, same hood. It's all good. You feel what I'm saying? However, I hung out in Irvington and East Orange heavy. Like those. I went to school with niggas and those niggas lived at and parlay like that. You feel me? Like
I was born in North, but I lived in Hillside, Irvington.
Yeah, I don't really fuck with. Listen, there's certain places in Essex County that I only know it because I fucked like
Hillside.
Hillside is
like that business. That's all I know.
I don't know. Yeah, it's not. I don't know nothing else about Hillside besides my first job was in Hillside. Shout out to Shop Right 22. And I fucked bitches. You know what I'm saying?
On the ass, you was on the ass.
A few times, my nigga, like, yo, bruh, I stayed. Mama. As soon as I got my license, my mom was off the shit. I was every motherfucking way. No, shit.
I ain't even wait for that shit. I was getting on a bus ass nigga. You know how many times I've been
getting on a bus.
You know how many times I've been.
He a walking ass.
That's a low nigga, dog. I was young when I was running around like that, dog.
By the time I was 15, my niggas used to my niggas used to steal cars. My niggas said they would come get me.
I would have that.
Yeah,
once in a while, but I wasn't frequent.
Like, I remember one time the niggas pulled up on me. I'm like, my nigga, you gotta call me when you come up around here, bro. My father can see a nigga. This nigga was like, oh shit, it peeled off. Like I said, the police was saying some shit. Oh shit, your dad.
Yeah,
low key, everybody in the hood thought my father was a cop. He not a cop.
I used to get.
Low key, like everybody used to think that, but I'm like, this nigga is terrified of the police. He's not a cop, nigga. He just comes off like that.
Having all the little rides and shit back in like high school and all that shit. Back, he stay picking cycle, picking niggas up, but nah, it used to be a time, nigga. No, I was out, nigga. Good. 21, 94, nigga. Like I'm getting in 13. I'm getting there. Like 27. I wasn't a bus rider, my nigga. I was getting there. I was 13, nigga, catching trains to like South Amboy to go see bitches.
That's funny. They said my first bitch was in New Brunswick. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Going out there.
Out my Great White Buffalo, all the way out New Brunswick. Like I was catching trains. I was catching trains. I wasn't catching no bus. I would just wait until she came and got me. Like,
I was catching trains and pussy too.
It
was a way. At that time, it was a way.
That was a way.
All right. Let's get raunchy. Talk about the way.
All right. Wait. So what you about to
scenario time.
Oh God. Oh God.
So let's say, this your man's and shit. You feel me?
I'm not fucking nobody, bitch, bro.
Hold
Nobody, bitch, bro.
Hey, I don't fuck nobody, bitch, and never on the Jacob. I feel you, my nigga.
Don't say it, if your ass tooted up and I walk in the room, I'm turning around.
I'm sorry. That's not
well, that's nice to know, man. I hear you. However,
I'm like, hey,
I'm going up, bro. I might not touch it. I'm
ain't gonna go tilt like,
hey.
I'm a dog, but what you doing?
What you doing? Why are you doing this? Now, but no, for real though. It's your man's. He got a girl. Right? You think his girl is bad as fuck? Like, I mean, she just bad as hell. Like, it ain't
no way around it.
It ain't no way around it. Like, everybody that comes across, everybody who has eyes, be like, man, she's pretty as motherfucker. Like, she bad, body bad. She got a job. She bad. Like, everything about her bad. One night at like a Friendsgiving or something, some type of friend get together and shit. You know what I mean? Something happens there. Nothing physical, nothing like that. But it is now established that y'all find each other attractive.
Okay. Something small, maybe.
Something small. Something small. Something
like a smile, a wink.
Right, like
stay too long with a smile. I get it. All right, small.
Right, something small. It wasn't too subtle.
Maybe,
but it was a real subtle thing.
Like,
and you now are confirmed because you a nigga who get pussy, so you like.
I ain't tripping.
I'm not tripping. This bitch finds me attractive. So you say that, you brush it off.
Okay.
However,
okay.
She makes a pass. Not again. It's not a big pass. It's almost like she says yeah, out, you smoking your mouth or whatever. She come out all drunk. She like, let me hit one of that. What? She do something crazy or whatever, like hike her shirt. You know, you start showing her like, little skirt or whatever. So start her little thigh and shit. She like, you the best looking friend he got. When you all drunk, she drunk. And she moves closer, like, you know, he always said he was into that kind of thing. Now
that's my response. That's literally my response to that book. Like, wait,
you wouldn't even.
I just want to know
what's happening. Finish it.
What's happening right now? Go ahead, finish.
And she throw the pussy at you.
All right, now I have questions.
No questions.
I'm just asking. I have questions about the
you
details.
Your body.
Nah.
Are you taking it? No, your body.
I'm body, but I'm not gonna take it because these are the questions. Is that how long they been together? This is shorty, or that's some chick you just go to the party?
This is your man's between. All right, this is your man's between single since college, so it's been like 10 years. So this your man's like y'all ran these streets together. Like when y'all had y'all moment when y'all
and he pulled up and said, "This is girl."
No, like he invited you to a spot, like. And you was in town, he invited you to a spot or whatever, and his girl straight made the move.
He introduced me as this is girl.
Yeah. That's how you know it's his girlfriend, nigga. Fuck.
I'm going. 10-year gap. I don't know, man. It's really my niggas.
Yeah, good. I see you moving forward.
I feel like I'm not gonna fuck you. I always kind of been a believer. Man, I shake your hand. I ain't gonna fuck you.
So y'all don't believe in saying that if you fall in love with your man's girl, can't do that?
I don't. Well, see, falling in love is different.
How can that happen?
How can that happen? It just, I don't know. I don't know.
Like what happens?
When they fall in love?
Yeah, like give me a scenario. How does that happen?
Maybe the homie used to fuck with a chick and then she starts fucking with one of the other bros and they ride off in the sunset and live happily.
You would fuck that bitch. Why was your first answer you would fuck that bitch?
Because I'm assuming that if this is my homie, I don't give a fuck how long time
go by. Scenario right now.
I don't give a fuck how much time went by. No,
you know I'm talking about love in there now.
No, you still show my shit. No, I ain't still loving it. No, I'm talking about if I know a nigga, if we cool like that, 10 years don't make a difference. You still my nigga.
Yeah,
So even if I ain't see you for 10 years, we probably still been in contact and all that
right,
shit.
however,
So,
you asked the question, so I just gave you a number. Like, y'all ain't seen each other in 10 years.
Yeah,
I ain't
so-
saying it made a difference. That's
that's what I'm saying. Being that it doesn't make a difference. So being
Okay.
even though I didn't see the nigga, like I'm still gonna look at like nigga. All I'm
So you
saying
ain't
is,
feel-
if that's your girl, nigga, don't fuck your girl. Nah.
y'all never fuck. Y'all never did that, huh? You not
I
doing
have.
that? You not doing it either? You got some stand-up niggas.
That's my. I should be in like, that's my people. You cool? And that's your girl.
Right, that's what's up. That's what's
Oh,
up. I say the same thing. I ain't gonna. You know what I mean? I've done it before, but
Hey yo,
I regret it.
what's the most you did to get pussy?
I
I don't know what's the most thing I did, but the one
in
thing I would
Woodbridge,
never do
ringing the bell at 2 in the morning.
at 2 in the morning. To Sleeping Beauty. She's out cold. I don't know what's the craziest thing I've done to get some pussy, but I know one thing I would never do, and that's throw dirt on some nigga's name to get some pussy.
I never threw dirt on no nigga. I never
That's a
dirty
dirty
Mac.
game.
I never did that. I never had to.
That's dirty.
I feel weird when I even be like.
I would
She
never
say something about a nigga. I don't be one that nothing to say.
No.
That nigga's trash. Like, oh yeah, I guess. Like,
Wow.
yeah, all right. It's like okay. I hate to be the they even try to give advice. I feel like even if I'm trying to give you genuine advice, it might still come off like I'm dirty macking.
Right.
So I don't even know what I might just be trying to be like let me just be honest with you, shorty. Like niggas do this, but it's like if I'm saying that, then it's like that's dirty macking. So I feel like I can't even do that. But I be wanting to.
I be wanting the dirty Mac.
I mean, but I don't be trying to look at it like I'm dirty man. I'm like, bitch, you just need to know shit sometimes. Like,
nigga, dog.
like niggas be like, sometimes you just need to know some shit.
I can't do that.
Not saying about, and it ain't necessarily gotta be about her nigga. It gotta be just about like, it's something you just gotta know about niggas. Like, bitch, you gotta read the signs sometimes.
That's what you would say?
Yeah.
You would. Dirty Mac, man.
This
This nigga brought up astrology. He know damn well bitches on shit like that. Bitch, you gotta look at the signs. We ain't see the signs, man. Your Saturn wasn't in retrograde, baby.
That shit ain't no lie. That shit ain't no lie. That's
Nigga funny as hell, bro. Y'all niggas funny as hell, nigga. Yo, man, I want, you know, y'all think having a female best friend is the best type of friend to have when you're in a relationship?
Yeah, you get a female's perspective on shit.
No.
I don't agree with that, son.
No?
No, I don't. And I'll be saying because I feel like they could be, I don't know, giving you some type of other type of advice. Like, what if they don't approve of the chick?
Well, I guess then that's not a good friend.
Why is that not a good friend? What if that person she doesn't approve of is legitimately?
If you my homie, you my friend, you supposed to like my girl. If you don't like fucking with my bitch, then I can't fuck with you.
I'm supposed to like that guy?
Well, nah, I'm saying like
Talk to this nigga about that. He has an argument for you. Go for it.
I'm supposed to?
You're supposed to. I'm supposed to like your girlfriend because I'm your man's. What if something happens? Like,
you said female friend. We're not talking about males.
No, nigga, that's your man's. That's your people's. You don't gotta refer to her as the beautiful queen that she is. That's your nigga. You ain't fucking nigga. That's your nigga. That's your man's and them.
I don't know.
So what if she just like, yo, let me tell you, bro. Bitches really be vibing off of other bitches.
This your girl.
Nigga, this is your girlfriend. Stop, yo. Cause bitches I fuck, they are just women I'm fucking. I don't say nothing about girl or rated. She is a woman and I am a woman. We are girls. Yes. However, she is not my girl. I'm talking about your girlfriend, nigga.
So if your friend not fucking with your girl, you still gonna do that?
It really would depend on why they don't fuck with.
Yeah, it would depend on her.
It has to just depend on that.
But we talking about if it was just for like I've had people say that I've had two people in my life not like each other for one of them not like the other one for no reason. Like there was nothing ever that occurred and they just didn't like this nigga. You know what I mean?
That's
It's vibes.
Women and vibes and energy.
So now here's your best friend like, this bitch vibe trash. You fuck with this bitch? This who you with, this who you been fucking, this who you been dating.
And you like, yeah, that's my shorty, yeah. But you know clearly, best friend like, that bitch trash.
That bitch trash.
Like,
now, every time she come around, I gotta be around. Right? Like, that's mad wild. Or I got something wild to say. Like, how mmany psych nines is like the truth? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so now
I don't like your girl. I'm just playing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a watch rule. Like, nah. You gotta curve that shit. Like, I don't. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't necessarily feel like I gotta like your girl. Like, I could be cordial. I could be cool. I don't necessarily gotta like your girl. Like, I could feel just like that. Yo, she trash. Her energy weird. Or this is, nigga, you look funny. You like fucking well. Like not like on some like fist. Like, you just say don't look right, and I don't like it. But as a friend, I do like, nigga, do you? That's how it. Do you? If you happy, nigga, that's cool. But
do you?
I ain't gonna be the dickhead and be disrupting your house every time I pull up. Like, nah.
Do you volunteer that information, or do you wait for your friend to ask if you like your significant other or not? Or do you just come right out of it?
It kind of depends, because like.
What if nothing happens, my nigga? Like, we are basing this strictly off of vibes and whatever. Energy, nigga.
So if it's not there for me to say anything, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah, if I got a vibe, I might say that.
Stare the pot,
or like if it's not my place to say anything,
sometimes you gotta read. Like, I'm outside looking in. Sometimes you gotta read between the lines. Niggas be zoomed in. I'm fucking for real. That fucking interview. Niggas be zoomed in, dog. You in a relationship, you zoomed in. Nigga, I'm zoomed out just watching it. Shit look different. Shit don't look the same way you looking at it.
Right.
So I might not say, I'm not trying to like bring them out, but I'm just might just bring you aware. Yo, something about this feels. Do you ever feel like this when this happens? You don't notice this when this, like, bring it to your attention.
Showing you a sign.
No, I don't know. That's weird. That's too much.
I feel like as a friend, that's what I should do.
I just say that all that shit. Like, look, just chill.
Yeah, as a friend, I feel like I should say those things, but as a friend, I also should respect your shit as far as not wilding or not being like, know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna come to the function and be not acting cold shoulder because I don't fuck with your bitch vibe, like, or some shit like that. Like, or I'm not gonna be like, this bitch, and like calling out her name because I don't bang with her like that. Like, I'll always be respectful, but I don't know like that. I don't like your girlfriend.
No, you don't. I believe
you're entitled to how you feel and shit.
It'd be nice if friends and shit, because you be seeing all those couple of pictures and shit.
Like family and
they
friends.
don't be liking that. They don't be liking each other.
Yeah, they just be smiling for the camera and like, get off me.
Man, if it's I'm about to touch you with move style. If it's really like something like bad, like your significant other's just super, super trash, I feel like, nah, you guys
what if they
stop
not, yo, like what if they just not and they just
bad vibes? Like, what you mean? Like, just feel weird, just give you ill vibes, like
they just don't.
That's the energy. Now we going back to energy. We feel that bad energy. You want to say it? Like, yo, your girl giving off this bad vibe.
Nah, see, I feel like you can say it, but you can't. I don't know. I mean, when I did it, I couldn't sit on it. I said it one time, and I feel like I just sat with it. Like, I'm not gonna keep every time I see this nigga like, yo, bad vibes. Like, I'm not gonna keep reminding this nigga of that shit. Like, that's weird. Because now I feel like that'll turn to me probably like I'm giving up bad vibe because that's all I keep talking about.
Yeah.
Bring it up. Like, nah, nigga, I told you, and you do too. I mean, like, you know what I mean? I'm in support, nigga. Oh man.
I've probably said like what was it? It was something about the topic of right now.
Wait, what are you talking about?
She said she had a question, she can't remember it, but I don't know.
Hot moments.
Thank you, Norcorn. Thank you.
Right, yo, like what the fuck?
Shit, hot moments.
Because you were saying.
I want to know your question now. I'm mad curious. Like, what's the question? What could it have been? Because
you were saying. What are you saying?
I'm thinking like, what if like no one fucks with your bitch? You bringing your bitch around still?
I got deader.
You might be deader?
Yeah, she's a rap. No one fucks with her. No one, not our zilch.
No one.
No one?
Nah.
She got to go.
It's just me.
Yeah, that's that. I don't think that's what Raphael Sadiq really meant. Just me. I don't think he meant that. Like I think he meant something different. I'm gonna go with the meaning I thought.
I think he meant something different.
Yeah, that shit sound nuts. Okay. If your girl who you would think about getting married had a tattoo of her ex's name, would you require that she removes it from her skin before she gets married to you? It is located at her left shoulder. Right here, baby. Right here. And you know the kind of woman you got. Her shoulders will be out for her.
Okay.
Does she have to get it removed? Go, fellas.
No.
Okay.
That's my.
What about you, son?
Yes.
My nigga, I'm with you, baby. She got to get it the fuck off the skin. I just got to get it. Or cover it up. She don't got to laser. She don't got to do none of that. But
put a little flower up there. But bitch, you're not about to take these wedding pictures with me with another nigga name on you that ain't me.
And it ain't like nobody you related to. The nigga ain't dead.
Who the fuck is Will? Who's Will? I don't
Who the fuck is Will? Who the fuck is Will? Okay.
That's what my family would be saying. Like, who the fuck is Will?
Right. And all you would be
something?
showing off the wedding pictures talking about how nice it look, and all you would be saying it was you, her, and Will in this motherfucking picture. And I agree with my nigga right here. Finally. Never agree with this motherfucking nigga right here. I agree with that. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if it's an initial. Get that goddamn initial the fuck off your shit. Better turn that K into something. Turn it into an A, why don't you?
And or I'll even throw a life vest. I'll even say you can't just show your shoulders. Like, wear it on top at least.
Are you out of your mind?
At least.
I'm telling that bitch.
At least. I'm throwing her a life raft. I ain't about to just like let her drown like that. That's silly, but yeah, you gotta cover your shoulders.
I figure, hey, do what you want.
But nah, get rid of that shit. That's the first.
I'm trying to turn over a new leaf with that.
You gonna marry a shorty with Will on her shoulders?
I mean, I could suggest something.
It's not me.
I could suggest that, like, I mean, I don't like it, or you should get it covered, but I can't force it. So I look at it like, that's not gonna be my end. I'm not gonna let that shit be end all be all though for me if I want to marry her.
Shut up.
I'm just saying that's not what it's gonna be. It's not gonna be the end all be. Oh, yo, I want to marry you, but you gotta get that tab removed, and then we totally square. Like, come on, like
man, good chick fuck with you, she would.
But that's what I'm saying. I could suggest it, but she do what she want.
No.
I ain't gonna take it unless she don't fuck with me any less that she do. Like, I understand some people take tattoos differently. Some niggas take them shit sacredly to them. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, well,
I respect it.
Sacred land it is.
Hey, yo, bro, she taking Will gonna be on her heart forever to her grave.
Hey, man.
It's gonna be.
He told her nigga women have went to their grave with my initials on them, so I'm cool.
However,
so my ego's kind of like, yeah, nah, keep that.
Nah. I don't even get, it's my fucking kid.
You gonna be kissing on Will name and shit.
I'll never kiss on that shoulder.
Yeah, that's the petty I've been looking for. There you go. I'm just never gonna kiss on that shoulder. Matter of fact, I hope a fly laying right on it. Pow!
I mean, should I draw
lock that chip over your shoulder. You got your attitude right on your motherfucking shoulder. No, but facts.
That's funny.
That's all. I can respect, like, nah, don't do that. Like, I'm just not gonna kiss on that shoulder. That's all. I'll draw on that shit. Like, maybe you should get this. You should get it like this. Maybe you should do this. What's up with this nigga?
No, she got to get that shit totally motherfucker. I mean, just cover it up. I don't want to see no part. I don't even want to see.
I'm only saying that because I feel like if I get a tattoo, I mean, I feel like everybody feels different, but if I feel like I get a tattoo, dog, I don't plan on covering it up.
You got tattoos.
I got 3.
Oh, nigga.
And I
fucker. Get that fucking tattoo.
I'm not. I mean, I'm saying, if I had a girl, like, man, I'm not covering that shit up. Yeah, but I'm not covering that shit up. Like, I'm not covering the tattoo.
You got 3 tattoos, nigga.
That's for to appease somebody.
No, he out of this fucking conversation. Bitch, get that goddamn tattoo.
That's your only one too. Erase that. Erase control.
That's your only one too. Look,
control.
You should never alter the. Was attracted to her sister.
Or was I that fucking bitch was attracted to her sister? Hell yeah, mad times.
You fucked the sister?
Nah.
Come on, light skin, push through.
They was best friends. They wasn't sisters.
In some cases, that's the same, yo. Cause some best friends be legit, like they be friends, nigga. Like they be twine sisters.
But
like
they lived in the same house, and I was smashing both of them.
That's what's up. Hey, that's cool. That's all I got to say about that. Me, no.
I be not be like trying to be mindful. I be the one like I ain't gonna fuck your friend out.
No, I just don't think I have. Oh no,
I ain't gonna fuck your friend.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna fuck your friend.
No, I fucked the friend.
I try not.
I told you. Come on, so we talked about this.
I know, but I'm saying I'm not saying you guys. I'm just saying I be the person trying not to. Like I won't. I'll try. Like I'll push your friend.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely a fucking friend though.
I'm a fucking friend kind of person.
I'm like your best friend, like a best friend sister type shit. Like nah, I feel like I might. I swear to God.
You hurt me, right?
Unleashing the
Always there be some good fucking sex, man.
Hey, I was like, it was one of those moments when you said that shit. That shit was like, come back.
It's out.
Saying, man.
Good
but I know shit happens.
But nigga money gonna be in the living room chilling, best friend gonna walk out, get some juice in her underwear. That shit gonna be like, yo,
I've been in shit. I've been in situations like that.
She like, yo, come sit next to me, smoke this blunt with me.
Come on, man. Something I've been around shit like that.
Niggas patting this shit.
You guys how I gonna be like, come here, shit. Like, twisting his dread, like, yo, come sit down, smoke this blunt with me.
Sitting in the room with a bitch and like thong and bra smoking a plastic, cool. I think that's cool shit. Like I feel like I welcome that. I want that. Like, bitch, I want for all y'all. Like, with 3 bitches, like, oh, just get comfortable, bitch. Like, please, like, they ain't even gotta.
Take clothes.
I like the view, dog.
Take your
clothes. I like the comfort.
Take your clothes.
Word.
Hey. I've been there.
No, just
I love that moment, right? When you feel like you got the authority, like, you know, it's like you shouldn't be sitting here talking to me while you close.
So you close on, take clothes. You put the Barry voice in, get comfortable, take your clothes.
I'm like, nah, you don't put your nose.
Smoke this blunt.
I definitely got the Barry White voice.
Dirty.
Buddy, no, that nigga know.
I'm just saying, like. I'm all for that. I think I'm welcome that. So I don't necessarily feel like if a chick walk in the room, best friend walk in the room, like I feel like I'm cooling.
Yeah,
I'm cooling like that. I like that. But I mean, you on a mission? That's different. He's just saying like, nigga, if I'm just chilling in the living room, sure you walk in and I'm just like, she in a bra, like I'm gonna be like, nah. I feel like that's how y'all get down with it. Like that's how you get down with it. I'm gonna act like regular shit. Not gonna be saying like, oh shit, you should put some clothes on. Nah,
where your shorty at?
She could be in. Yo, you know I'm here.
Did she hit you with a Players Club thing, or they cool with it? Like, cause you know, Ebony was wild. Ebony really did come out there with her panties, and like I'd have been like, oh shit.
She gonna do that look back shit if you want. I'ma tell.
I'ma tell.
I'ma tell. Your cousin. It was okay that she came out here with her titties out and her thong. I wasn't tripping, but it was the look she gave me when she went to the bathroom. It was like, you know, like, check your cuz though.
Yeah.
Unless y'all listen.
But what about that though? That's hella awkward. Like, you ever had to tell a girl like she's not your friend, you know, that you're trying to fuck her?
Yeah, but I don't think that shit disrupted their friendship. I mean, it's like
I ain't never had that happen either. I was always on scumbag mode. So
actually, like
beat you to the punch.
Already did it. Smoke that.
Smoke that. Okay, so that was ugly. But no, absolutely. I feel like my scumbag days are.
Tell you, man. You know my scumbag.
I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm in a real healthy, happy place.
Yeah, man. I feel you. I feel like
should be.
I feel like I don't have.
I'm over that.
I don't have the desire to do over the top scumbag shit.
You know.
Like I used to.
I'm over here one band, one sound, and shit.
That's why I feel like I'm more in the space where it's like, where he's like, yo, it's like a straight one. We're like, hold up, like you fuck with the homies, sit back up. Like I feel like we say shit like that, like nah, I ain't gonna fuck.
Well, yeah, that I mean,
I'm just
over that.
I'm past my scumbag phase, but I feel like, yeah, nigga, better watch your bitch, nigga, like,
yeah.
Like that's your bitch. Nah, this just I just we be fucking around. Like, all right. Okay.
That's how all of them. So
Deli had that happen. Deli had bro bring a chick to the house and that's your girl? Nah. And then he come back and next 2 days later, she leaving. Yeah.
You said she wasn't your girlfriend.
She's free game.
Yeah.
Like
step your game.
Niggas not just be more, you know what I mean?
You gotta let that
be
go.
more vocal. Because I'm vocal. If a nigga say, that's your bitch, and I feel like, I'm in my head is like, well, I don't want this nigga to fuck. Yes, that's mine, yes.
Yeah, that's me.
That's
yeah,
me.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, that's
I'm fucking
mine.
with
Like, if it ain't that, nah, that's just my homie. That's just little shit.
What's your bag? What's your bag that you get into to bag a bitch? Like, what's your bag? Like my bag is comedy. So if I'm great games begin, you feel what I'm saying?
I'm more words of affirmation.
Oh, you walking in there with hella compliments and light skin ass nigga. This motherfucker. Wow, beautiful.
My bag is like,
come with.
He got cut with the cats.
My bag be like the mysterious, the mysterious,
Mysterio.
Wow.
Mazzaro.
Yo, this is the type of nigga. This is the type of nigga that, yo, money is a dirty macking ass nigga. See through this nigga right now, bro.
Dirty macking.
Yo, mysterious, bro. This is you cracking hella jokes for him to come over here and hit him with a real topic. Now all the bitches is like, right.
Yeah.
And you like, my nigga, we were being silly. Like, my nigga.
That's hilarious.
My nigga.
I'm just saying. I mean,
but let's talk, yo. You gotta have the right group of niggas to go out, yo. Cause some niggas don't know they lame with shit. Like, you gotta have the right group of niggas. Like,
one thing, like, they don't be knowing. They be like, he's like, he reads books a lot, but he might shoot you. Like, yeah, like, I'm with all the shit.
Like, right.
I'm intellectual.
Listen to me.
But I'm thugging. Shout out to the bro. Intellectual.
Right, like, shout out to the bro. Hey. Nah, my bag is always comedy. I'm gonna
make you laugh. I'm gonna make you piss.
I'm still drinking. Birthday ting.
Birthday ting.
Damn, my nigga, you lit.
I've been drinking since like Thursday.
You've been drinking, bringing hella tequila out. You've been lit since last night.
I've been drinking like Thursday.
Yeah. All week.
Since the snow.
All week with it.
The snow really did
that shit was an inconvenience.
Well, I was very disappointed. I wanted a little
more.
Just a little more. I needed to be like inches, like it's straight up 12 inches outside. No one's going anywhere.
We not getting that no more.
Yeah, no. Snow ain't even real.
Nah, they turned the machine on finally.
Yeah. The world's too fucked up for snow to be.
Nah, snow that's that first shot. First shot, first deal. We ain't even have to go through it.
You banking on it, yo, and I'm telling you, we probably
that's the first shot, first deal.
We ain't get some of those
that was light.
Snow
like that was light.
We had last year.
Like that was light. I feel like that shit we got was light. That was the first shot, bruh. It just
that shit still fucked up.
That shit happened. It was the first time they said, "Yo, it's gonna snow," and it actually snowed, dog, in a while. Last year they were saying that shit, and it was just. It wasn't doing shit last year. It's gonna snow. It's gonna snow. Then when them snow squalls was happening, it was like you was getting fucking warnings on your phone because the shit was just happening.
No, I need a good snow.
Niggas can't even predict that shit like that.
Squirrel. I need a snow. I need a
flurry.
It's about 8 to 10 inches outside. Like
it's where we are, man. It's gonna be hard for us, but
that sounds like good.
Niggas is getting it, dog. Somebody got one with some spots somewhere, like 2 spots got hit like 40 inches of snow. They got 40 inches.
Yeah, like 40
inches.
Like upstate New York probably got like 12 inches and shit,
bro. 40 fucking inches, my nigga. I'm doing the math. That's like 3 feet.
No, that's a lot.
That's a lot of snow. You can't even walk.
That's like 3 feet.
No, it was like some people out here who can't, like short, like they can't go outside.
No, they can't.
Yo, that's crazy.
It was like, I feel like, but yeah, you want 40 inches of snow to your ass till we over in this motherfucker. And it's like,
I am a fan of asking
swim
exactly
through snow to get out the house.
I don't want 40 inches, but I can use a good 10.
I feel like we might have.
We didn't get 10 inches. We didn't get 10 inches.
It snowed a lot.
Nigga. It was 10 inches.
It was snowed. It was cool, but I feel like that's the first shot. And it was actually on point. They said it was going to do it. It wasn't. They ain't make it sound like it was going. They ain't make it sound. We believe it was going to be that crazy. I think in other places, yeah, but no, we want. It breezed by for the night.
That shit.
We were just in the right spot. South Jersey and shit like that wasn't even getting hit with snow the same day. We were just in the right spot. But I feel like that all that shit had to do was just be a little lower, and we'd have been right in the middle of that shit. It was close. So I feel like, man, that's the first shot, dog.
So we gotta wait January if we're gonna get more snow.
Yeah, it might be next week. Hey, Christmas might be lit. Christmas might be lit.
Yo, tomorrow, what's tomorrow?
The 23rd?
No, nigga, the day tomorrow, Wednesday?
Tomorrow, Wednesday.
2 more days of work. That's man. Yeah, man. Oh, so
Christmas, you ready for Christmas?
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want that.
Yeah, I'm over it. Like, so I want it to come so it can go. Like,
yeah, I'm good. Like, fucking Christmas. Fucking Christmas. You want to say what my mother asked me for? I'm just right here. She gonna say fucking hookah.
All right.
Wow.
Exactly.
All right, Miss Eddie.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Okay.
That's nuts.
That's just where we are.
My mother is, shout out to her.
She's aging backwards.
Yeah.
She going backwards.
Listening to Eminem.
Oh Lord.
My age is reversing basically 30.
That nigga's fucking. Last album's kind of dry, but he's rapping though.
He always rap.
He's always gonna rap, but that shit's kind of. He kind of sounds kind of dry. He sounds like I'm just kind of bored.
Yeah, I'm bored.
Like he's rapping like in the same position with sitting in, like without head just looking up. Like that's how he look like he was like.
I just got words coming out my mouth. Yeah, I understand.
So, anybody any new music or anything?
No.
I just listen to fucking Protege. I don't know if that nigga's Jamaican or something like that. Yeah, it was
second one. Is it R&B?
Yeah, it's like R&B reggae.
Slow.
Yeah,
Shit
cool. Shit cool. I ain't listen to. I can't think of the rap albums that came out. Shit, Roddy Rebel's Home. Shout out to that, I guess.
Word. Shout out to that. Shout out to that. Roddy Rebel's Home. The nigga Bobby be home.
And yeah.
And we'll be back to real nigga programs.
Word.
Real nigga rap and shit.
You feel me?
Just real nigga programs. I don't know, man. We don't want to get into the music things of how all the Brooklyn niggas was rapping drill. So maybe the niggas will come back and not rap like that and start changing the course again. And we don't hit Tekashi no more, which is a great thing. I feel like I shouldn't even say his fucking name.
Oh, man.
But it's like
he went in his hole.
For now.
He working on the master plan right now.
For now, because he know the niggas is going home.
Shit is hot. Word.
He's like, what am I doing when these niggas come home?
Shit hot right now. He can't do that wild bullshit.
Yeah, he's gonna make it bad.
I don't know. I don't listen to Playboy Cardi, but all the features make it sound like his album's gonna probably be like
Fire.
Cool. Not fire, but cool.
Features.
Yeah, because of the features, I don't listen to like, man, that nigga don't. He sound like when I hear him, he doesn't sound how he looks. No, he sounds like a chipmunk.
I can't even.
You sound like you know how you do the high dub on back in the days you do the high dub and speed up the songs and they make it sound all fast with the tape and shit.
I don't even remember how Playboy Cardi voice even sound.
It sounds like a high pitched little Uzi Vert. That shit's annoying. And it's just a lot of egg. So I feel like, but he has a lot of features from what the shit he had like been at Mango for the run. I feel like it's like Jermaine Dupri.
This shit funny.
Yeah, Jermaine
Like
Dupri. Yeah, like Jermaine Dupri. Anybody else relevant?
Like dropping music?
Well,
I'm pretty sure they are.
Feature.
As far as features,
no,
Kanye,
on that Playboy Cardi feature. Who else?
Kanye,
I don't even know who's.
I forget. Kanye, Kid Cudi, Maya Pharrell.
Yeah, Pharrell, you saw the interview. Pharrell said he was snitch.
Yeah.
I
ain't mad at him, man.
I
mean, fuck it. He say he's a civilian, man.
That nigga said, my wife gonna kill me.
It's funny that he made that snitch song. That's funny as hell. Like that hook. It was on, I forget who album that is. But that sorry nigga, I'm trying to come home. Never heard that song? It was like Pusha T or something like that one. But the acronyms. Snitch. Sorry nigga, I'm trying to come home.
Alright, I mean, I'm not mad when I see
it. And it's a Pharrell hook. It's shit. It's a Pharrell hook. It's a song. As we say, sorry nigga, I'm trying to come home.
Well, I feel that.
And it's like, that's funny. His coming from a nigga that said, I will snitch on you.
I mean, I don't
And
see
a
him,
heartbeat.
I don't see Pharrell taking no rap, nigga.
Not them neither. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like,
why am I doing that? I got a $1.5 million watch on my wrist. I'm chilling.
Them niggas flexing.
Purple rain.
Like flexing. Well, that's all you kept saying.
Purple rain. That's all they was saying. That shit.
I ain't mad at him. That's why I'm like, yo, what are y'all talking about right now? Like, this is what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
Nah, that interview was great.
Staying the fuck out the way, nigga. Like, y'all bugging.
That interview was great. And it made mad sense. For Pharrell, Pharrell is exactly who he's exactly like, you didn't have to see an interview to be like, no, that's exactly what I thought Pharrell would be like. Man. It's just as though they didn't see how much of a hip hop head he is. But I feel like I'm not surprised that he's a fucking hip hop head. He's been around since the 90s. If you've been around since the 90s, more than likely you're a hip hop head.
Yeah, no, nigga, that's
like you can't get around it.
Yeah, you can't get around it. I don't
get around it. If you was in the mix and you was listening to music, be 90s on, you can't help you can't help but be a hip hop head. Don't give a fuck what your shit is. You into that shit.
I don't care who you are. Like you, that's just what you heard all the time.
Right.
That's your type of music.
So Pharrell was exactly who it was like. I liked the interview because I didn't really. It was exactly who I thought he was. Like we can chill with Pharrell.
Right.
It'll be a vibe. Long as he bring purple juice.
Yeah. What about what do I think about the verses? That was disappointing.
Which one? I feel like Ashanti's on bullshit. Said sorry, y'all. It's like, sorry guys. Yo, you can't sing live.
She said, "I'm with it. I'm down for it. I got my computer ready." They're like, "Nah, bitch, reschedule."
Yeah, we'll reschedule what you do.
We over it now.
I was a little no.
I'm over it.
Yeah, we don't need to see it again.
No, you meant it. But that was the first time niggas was really prepping. And people were ready for.
People were having parties and shit.
Yeah, like people was ready to cry together. Bitches was ready to really reminisce about how whatever nigga was fucking around in them. It was kind of crazy.
It really was one of those things like, nigga, I ain't want to be around no chick I fuck with.
I ain't want to be around.
If we ever had an argument or some type of discrepancy, I didn't want to be around you.
I didn't want to be around you. Yeah, like I'm just gonna chill out. I don't know what song is about to trigger
play the game.
Whatever.
I'm gonna go play the game. You go ahead and enjoy it. Enjoy it, girl.
No.
Tell me about it after you get it out your system.
No, I would never ask about E40 and Too Short.
Why?
I mean, just because I only know
What's the favorite word?
And tell me when to go. So if they don't fuck around and play that at the same time, I won't be bumping. So I'm good.
Jesus Christ, that dress was shaking. I ain't got nothing but a fucking grown.
Yeah. So I dated. Shout out to E40. Shout out to Too Short. I dated a bitch from the Bay once and shit, and she was a huge E40 fan.
I believe it.
She used to work out to that nigga, so I used to hear that nigga all the time.
I believe it.
It would be in my, and I would be trying to be funny, like ooh, and she'd be in there like yeah, ooh, she'd be like, she would be, it would be funny. I'd be like, yo, you really a fan? She's like, nigga, I'm from the Bay, nigga. Like, what's that? Like, it'd be a whole different thing. She's like, you don't even know. E40 a whole fucking vibe, nigga. I'm like, right. He's annoying. I went to this nigga. Motherfucking
turn this nigga.
You know what I mean? But now they talking Beans versus Cam.
I feel like Beans versus Cam is not. If I'm being honest, it could be hard for Beans. It's gonna get hard for Beans.
Oh, nigga, I got Cam in there. All I got, what mean the world to you? I'm a fan, nigga. I'm a fan of Cam. Like,
I feel you, yeah. Because I feel like Beans.
That's how I'm coming. Like, nigga,
Beans gonna play.
And Beans got some.
Remember the days. Play that shit like second. Get that shit out the fucking way.
Oh, bread and butter. I got some shit that I like for Beans.
Now Beans has joints.
Yeah, I like some shit.
I just think he might have a hard time fucking with Cam with 20.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
What mean the world to you? Yo. Nigga, that was Cam. Cam was super lit. Cam was getting on and this shit. Came on. You think he can play that? Like, he got hits by himself.
Hey, man, that was his song.
That's when they introduced
Joel's.
Yeah.
Joel's.
Or was it Old Boy?
It might have been
Old Boy. Yeah,
it was Old Boy.
I remember
they came out around the same time though.
Joel's was on.
You ever heard the song? You be like, damn, I remember where I was.
Old Boy dropped. I thought that shit was the best song in the fucking world.
That's what West movie did on that.
I lived on Lennox Ave.
I was right in line.
Shout out to Lennox Ave, East Star, yeah, and I mean all the. Well, I don't know if it's Hoover niggas over there anymore.
I was right in line. And the nigga in Infinity pulled up, and that shit was like, oh baby. Yeah, that shit bumping right in the parking lot.
Had a
was
cool
right
tape.
in line.
I was on the porch and that shit just, nigga, I kept running that shit back. Oh boy, it was like, I thought I heard like the greatest shit ever though, for some apparent reason. That beat, it was like.
Nigga, I remember when I heard,
I'm like, yo.
Fucking, Big Pimpin', nigga, I was coming from Eagle Rock Gold, nigga. And fucking Angie Martinez premiered that shit. And we was right at the light, making that left to get back on 280 and shit. That shit came on. It's little stuff like that about hip hop. Just about music in general. That's how you can tell when you're a real music head, when you can pinpoint shit like that. With certain songs you hear, you like, oh, I know
that's like, you know, that's a gem. That's a jewel.
When I seen the video premiere, Get At Me Dog, the video premiere was like Teen Summit on BET.
Wow, Teen Summit. Talk about Teen Summit.
Old shit's gonna be Teen.
Talk about
it was like Wilson's Park before Wilson's Park.
The virtual shorty they had up there. Sita, bro. In the fucking basement, man. Shout out to all of that shit, man. That shit was good living. That shit was good times. It's cool. It's cool. I love this versus shit. So
I think it's gonna be good. Yeah, it's gonna be. That's gonna be like our version of E40 and Too Short, because I feel like a lot of West Coast niggas are not giving a fuck. Like we gonna give a fuck about that.
They should do Quincy Jones and fucking
Damn, Quincy Jones doing already?
And Barry Gordy.
I thought Quincy Jones already doing. Oh no,
Quincy Jones. Let's do Quincy Jones and Barry Gordy. Nigga, we talking about.
That was Babyface.
60 years of great hits. Every friend they got dead except for Stevie Wonder and Diana Ross.
Yeah.
No, let me stop. Let's not. But for real though, like let's be real.
Yeah,
I know it's still 2020.
Man out the water. Yeah.
I know. I would be devastated if they took Stevie Wonder, nigga. That's my favorite artist of all time. I have like 2 playlists on my phone.
I seen it.
Stevie Day, nigga.
Like 21st Stevie Wonder, they showed me the glasses and shit. Like, look at the glasses.
What is 2020?
With his new powers?
Oh, with his new powers? That's funny as fuck, yo. Y'all niggas in this power shit crazy.
They too quick with it.
Crazy. I think when we leave out, we should power up more of the time. I'm Tyrannosaurus.
I'm Tyrannosaurus.
Come on, everybody had their like Tyrannosaurus. Come on, man.
Word. No, I feel I feel like I was the Red Ranger when I was a little nigga.
Come on. I love the Black Ranger. He was always
but I was the Red Ranger though.
He was always getting down. I seen the meme the other day. They said them niggas really skip school to jump people. No, that nigga skip school to just jump on people's ass.
That's hilarious.
In costumes. Whoop your ass.
Cosplay.
Cosplay. That's funny as hell.
That's all the cosplayers.
Yeah, shout out. That shit is cool, yo. Regardless if I'm not into it, I don't want to do it. Which I wouldn't be opposed to being dressed up and going to one of them. I find that shit to be cool. Like I've interviewed some of them. My first gig ever was going to that shit that be at Jacob Javits Center.
Oh yeah. I went to Comic-Con.
Comic-Con, and that year was X-Men. So I didn't meet any of these people, but I got to see Halle Berry, Hugh Jackman, all of them from afar. They were like right where that mannequin was. Like that's how close we were. And I'm like, oh my god, like, but they weren't even the best part. It was all of the shit that
so funny that
the people really put the time and effort into that shit. I seen hella motherfucking storms, nigga. I was like, yo, that's so funny
that we just put this up. I went to Comic-Con one time, and the one time I went, I met the Black Ranger.
Oh, that's dope, yo. You know he only got 9 hands. I mean 9 fingers.
I didn't pay no attention, but he looked like he was fed up. He looked like he was over it.
Yeah,
but I definitely walked some shit saying like, "Yo, bro, you a legend." Like, you know what I mean?
You're a legend.
You a legend, my nigga. You don't even whether you know it or not, nigga.
Little man is excited to see you right now. Like, yeah, that's it.
And the child is jumping around right now.
Yeah.
You a fucking legend.
Yeah,
bro.
even
him, Billy, and then the black chick Aisha.
Word, yeah,
because changed her to the Yellow Ranger.
Yeah, well, the Yellow Ranger died.
Yeah, the original one. But remember when by the time they came out the movie, that first
they
movie,
had changed it to the Yellow one. Yeah,
she was there too. She came out like an auntie, like she was all like, God bless.
Oh, that's what I mean.
I'm mad. Yeah.
But I ain't mad at it because it seemed like that for Laura Winslow too. She was at a Comic-Con and she came off hella godly. Like, you know, but I mean, but
it was not. She came off like an auntie. She reminded me of like an aunt. Like, I feel like, oh man, that's almost how I felt.
This, like, yo.
But
that's cool as fuck.
So it's funny that you like we say that, like we just saw my partner like, damn, I actually did meet the Black Ranger. I bet that.
That's what's up. That's cool. I remember seeing the coolest outfit of the night was this Gambit nigga. I push people away so I can get closer to this nigga. I'm like, oh my god, you're fucking Gambit. And he turned around like, your purple jacket is all the way fine. Yo, he said, yeah, I made all of this. He said, believe it or not, this is like from old clothing. I'm like, that's amazing. Like, the fact that these niggas thought all year about this shit, like, you know, just to come just to dress up to this shit was amazing. I was like, I could barely do my job because I was so amazed. Like, I want to talk to them. No, you need to talk to these people. Oh, but look.
Do your job.
All right, do your job. Right. Hey, so, how you like being a Comic-Con? Like, that's, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, yo, I was going crazy in there and shit. Then it was like, yeah, you can go in there and see the X-Men if you want to. I'm like, what you mean? Like, the stars? They're like, yeah. I'm like, oh. As soon as we open the door, the nigga right there, I'm like, oh, holy fucking
yeah. Yo, shout out to all the cosplay chicks with the OnlyFans page.
Shout out to all of that. Yes. That was real fire. I've seen a few of those. I've even seen a few of those that turned into some naked shit.
Hey man, they're all that. That's what I said. Shout out to the cosplay, to the cosplay chicks who really do their cosplay shit. They got the OnlyFans.
Yeah, shout out to all that shit. Shout out to OnlyFans.
I'm with it.
Leveling the playing ground with these famous motherfuckers. OnlyFans Smooth came out was like, nah.
Quarantine? Boom. OnlyFans.
They caked up. They don't have stock.
Regular people.
They don't even have stock and shit like that. But if they did have stock, nigga, they stock would have went through the fucking roof this year because everybody's on OnlyFans. And again, it's kind of proving this point. It's not always about sex. Because niggas is up there doing regular shit.
Right.
Megan B. Jones up there like raising money for kids and shit. He's not doing shit.
Right.
He's not working this shit out for the kids. Cardi B's up there. I don't think she's looking at titties out for the kids.
I don't think
Amber Rose is definitely putting them titties out. I seen them things. I see why Wiz. I can see why Kanye made a whole album about it.
Listen, I am not. I say the same thing. I can see why she was so in his head. Like, she bad, bro. She valid, my nigga. Like this motherfucker probably got some good ass sex,
and she knows she comes off submissive,
and she seems like she fucking.
But she's
like,
not. She whispering in your ear.
But she's not. She's like, I'm strong, but she knows how to be submissive. So like, I mean, when a motherfucker is
I hear you, but
baby relax, she probably like, yeah, daddy, yeah. The nigga feeling all that good shit, and then it's like, nah, fuck you.
She's got that nigga like played up.
Like, let's not forget. And she's from Philly. Let's not forget. She's still a thug.
Right, she's a thug. But she nasty as hell.
Yeah. But nah, yeah, she got the OnlyFans done. I tell you still nice.
So before we end this podcast,
so what you're saying is you have OnlyFans?
Nah, I'm saying that I seen her OnlyFans. Shout out to niggas that be leaking OnlyFans. I'm sorry.
Yo, shout out to y'all. Shout out to you niggas. There's all you Samsung niggas too. So shout out to you niggas. Before we end this podcast, y'all ready to tell me something nasty and sexual that y'all want to go into 2021 doing?
Hey yo, did I tell everybody on the podcast like that? I let shit lick my ass.
Oh shit, you got the closet cleaned out and shit. Yeah,
it was lit. Cause I feel like, we did talk about this last year about things that we wanted to let happen in the new year.
Yes.
And I feel like I feel like I said if it was gonna happen, I let it happen, and I let it happen, and it was lit.
Boy, I'm about to fire your ass up.
Oh, it's the podcast about to go over.
I'm about to. Yo,
you know what I mean? Like so.
Bro, what's good with y'all? Yo, that's crazy. Both y'all niggas on the same wave on that. And now y'all niggas like.
So, I upped my urine intake, so.
Yikes. I didn't compete. I feel like I did some shit. Alright?
Can't move when that shit coming at you.
That shit said I up my urine intake.
I ain't get the threesome, but hey, you know, I let it happen. And I didn't feel emasculated. None of that shit.
Yo.
Tell them, money.
Didn't feel none of that shit. I wasn't in no weird positions. None of that shit. I ain't bent over.
All those toxic thoughts that you had in your brain.
No, I always said I would let it happen as long as I ain't gotta be in no weirdo ass position. Nigga, like I don't wanna be somewhere cocking my legs up with my hand under my thigh. Are you kidding me? I'm fucking skinny already. Like, you know how I would look?
She gonna fold you up like she trying to wipe your butt. She gonna chase his pepper.
My nigga. This nigga funny as hell.
And that's my point. None of those things happen.
She gonna change his pepper.
He said she gonna fold it in.
Shout out to her.
She gonna be like, I got you, baby. Don't worry.
Yo.
Like, he's kink shaming me.
Nah,
he's kink shaming me.
Hey, he not ready. He not ready to explore.
Not ready. It's
like,
it
but he cried on me. This nigga's funny as fuck. Yo, man, but on that level, yo, man, fucking up your kinkiness, man.
Kinky.
Turn him up. Get with it.
This was great.
Live life. Move forward. No procrastination.
Yeah, we out, man. Yeah, you ain't no shit. I don't know. I'm gonna put all that shit in the description, so don't even ask me what the fuck all that other shit is. Peace out.